Give us the details on this change in methodology and what's come out as a result of it.
Yeah, look, there's a lot to get our heads around today in terms of the news flow on the coronavirus. But the most salient point, as you rightly underscore, is the fact that they have changed this methodology coming out of the province of Hubei. So they're not just looking at people who've been tested with lab tests. They're now looking at people who have gone through CT imaging scans as well and are showing signs of pneumonia. And they've added those cases to the cases that have been tested with these lab tests. So now you've seen that increase, a 45% increase, 15,000 additional infections. And of course, the number of deaths as well has increased to now above 1,300 globally. So the numbers are moving up as a result of this change in methodology significantly, of course. Now, some of the medical experts say this is a good thing because it makes it slightly easier then to get to grips with the extent of this virus and the spread, and it's a more realistic interpretation of events. But of course, it raises questions really about the uncertainty around the data and around the uncertainty about how Chinese officials and medical staff on the ground are translating that and passing it on to their foreign counterparts as well. In terms of how it's being digested here in China, it's likely to increase the anger, again, around the handling of this issue. And you've seen the government try to preempt some of that by removing, as you say, 2 senior officials in Wuhan and Hubei. And then on the economic front, and that's key, of course, you've had the senior leadership here, the Politburo Standing Committee, saying they want to see a more flexible monetary policy, emphasizing additional fiscal support that they want to see, and also foreign invested projects. They want to see those accelerated. So again, it is underscoring that the senior leadership here in China wants to get the economy back into second gear or third gear as we get into the latter stages of this closure and the quarantine measures in Hubei. Central leadership here want to see that stimulus enacted. You've seen that bond issuance at the local government level as well. But clearly, the numbers will keep increasing. Whether or not they can get the economy back in gear is now primarily in focus for senior leadership officials here in Beijing.